Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're at in the world. This is a hot and heavy episode. I'm already super excited. It is episode 79. Take away 10, and that's an inappropriate number, but it's 79. Collectin and Connectin. We have Banana Mac. How are you out there up north? Staying warm, it looks like.
I'm chilling, got my Jurassic Park gear on. We have no snow, so life's pretty good.
Not we either, so samesies. Sir Treaticus in an undisclosed location, somewhere hiding from the TopShot community. How are you, sir?
Man, I'm just connecting. Not collecting.
It's be hot and heavy, folks.
Clickbait.
So, speaking of clickbait, his picture is clickbait all over the world.
Oh, yeah.
A beautiful, less facial haired man. Coultin, how are you?
Looking good.
I asked my wife, I'm like, is this the size of the trimmer I want to use? I just want to trim a little bit. And she's like, yeah, that's the one. So I put it on and I'm like, yeah. And I said a swear word and my wife was like, you dub. And now I look like a child.
You do. I was a little terrified when I saw you. I was like, who is this guy?
Yeah, sorry, everyone.
Do you still remember what basketball is? I'm just checking. Sometimes your knowledge stays in your beard, like Treat and I know.
Yeah, no, I should be good.
Okay.
I don't know.
Hey, now Luka wouldn't talk back to you because he's like, oh, it's just a kid.
Facts.
Just a kid.
Take it easy on him, Luka. He's just a kid.
He's just a kid.
The ref would give me a ball or something.
Oh my gosh,
right.
that would have been
There
awesome.
you go, little buddy.
Yeah.
No, on my way in this morning, I couldn't stop thinking about. I even pulled it up on YouTube because I was like, "This is so perfect." So there's this movie called Almost Famous. I don't know if you guys have seen it.
I have. Yep.
But there's a scene in it. What it's about is irrelevant. Okay, there's a scene in the movie where all of the main cast think that they're gonna die in an airplane. Airplanes hit like an electrical storm. They think that it's going down. Everyone's scared. So everyone starts to confess like all of their horrible sins of like who slept with who, friend, like bandmates, girlfriends and stuff. And then finally one of the dudes in the band, right as the turbulence is like at its peak, he's like, oh, I'm gay. And then everyone just stops. And then they're all looking at him, and then the door to the cockpit opens, and the pilot's like, "We just got out of the storm. We're gonna be all right. We're fine." And then they're all just looking at each other like, "Well, shit."
So that
and
happened.
I was thinking to myself after reading Treat's tweets, man. I was reminded of that movie as we record this podcast today.
So that's a good illustration. Like basically TopShot leadership, just like, hey, we're fine. We're not going to crash.
Yeah.
It's all good. All 40 TopShot collectors, you're fine. We're not going to zero yet. 6 more months, then we'll go to zero.
So Treat, are you?
And then we'll go to the moon.
We were talking about sending a well check to your house.
Welfare check.
Yeah.
A well check. In Texas, we call that oil money, and that would excite Treat. So you got to watch your words. The welfare check is what we send to check on people we're worried about.
Yeah, no. I appreciate the concern, but no, I'm all good. I don't. It's not like a emotional thing. It's just like, yeah, I love you guys and all the friends I've met, but I'm done collecting TopShot for a while, unless something changes major, which I don't see that happening anytime soon. I just, you ask yourself a simple question. This is a hobby. Am I having fun collecting this stuff? And the answer is no. Like it just has become more of a grind and more like, man, Can we get, anything resembling some real engagement with collectors? And maybe, look, I remember somebody saying this to me years ago. They said, expectations are just future resentments, right?
Yeah.
And I think the expectation, and maybe it's because of the leadership, I don't know, or maybe it's just whole Web3 idea that this is supposed to be about the people that are most loyal to your product. But it's just, the reality is TopShot needs to make money. And that doesn't make me mad. That's fine. I just, the path to making that money, I think, is for them. And it may be the best path for them making money is this gambling thing, right? Which this whole shift in the last few months, where these meme coins are taking off or not, right? Pump and dump world that we're in. I mean, that's the Web3 world. It's not this, hey, we really care about the people who own this stuff. And I'm not saying TopShot's that way. I'm just saying that's where we are, and that seems the only avenue to kind of make money is to gamble on stuff. And I'm just not interested in that. So I'm still connecting. I'm just not going to collect.
Yeah,
Free ball's not letting you out.
That's right. I mean, it's a hobby. It's a hobby. Am I having more fun than I was 2 years ago? No. Connecting wise, yeah, I love you guys. I mean, it's always fun to hang out. But the collecting side, I just got nothing. I mean, I'm looking through there going, I don't want any of this.
Yeah.
Was it buying that legendary or Al Hofford that you thought he retired and he didn't? Was that the turning point in all this?
No, I'm really glad I have that one. I'm keeping all the stuff I like, right? I'm not selling off, or I don't sell any of anything, but I just don't see a reason to collect. Like I'm not winning tickets to Grizzly games anymore. I got these sets. Why would I keep collecting these? I used to love that, right? That was what I was looking forward to every year. I was going to collect Hustle and Show. I was going to collect these certain sets I collect every year. And I'm just like, I don't even care. So anyway, that's why I was like, man, I'm done collecting. And maybe I should have just kept my mouth shut and I didn't have to say that to anybody.
I mean, that's not really our way. We tell how we feel. We always have. That's the CNC way.
Yeah.
But I think you're right, and not to cut you off, but it's like a collector in the middle of a season changing their collecting strategy. It's funny because I mean, I know you know this. You have a lot of leather-bound books, and they smell of rich mahogany. You're kind of a big deal.
I don't see myself as that way at all.
Okay? I know, Pitchfork Man. But the funny thing is, like, we all change the collecting strategies and styles, and we all get burnt out on things at some point. It doesn't mean we're gone forever. We're not coming back. I guarantee you, if there's a brand new Celtics trilogy that's coming out, and there's signed autographs and voiceovers, and you get to meet Larry Bird in person, pretty sure Pitchfork Man's coming out of the woods. You know what I mean? He's got a new song and everything.
Yeah, I would. Yeah,
but yeah, I'm not collecting. I am connecting, but I'm looking. My collection strategies change too. Like, I'm only getting certain moments and certain things I really want. I'm not buying as many packs. I'm getting more things off Marketplace, and I think it kind of changes for all of us. But we're just waiting for things to kind of get the way we want it, and you come back with a vengeance, coming back firing. But I'm glad it's official. Everyone heard it. It's a signed contract. The president, the new president, all the former future dead presidents endorsed it. Treaticus isn't gone. He's just hiding, waiting to strike. Like Cobra Kai. Karate Kid.
Oh, that's funny.
Jay,
yeah, I'm not a big deal. I'm just a collector. That's it. Having fun. Yeah.
You're the mayor.
Well, even that's not a big deal, right? You're
I
just a
mean,
servant.
I mean, yeah.
When
one's
you're
letting
pretty
you be
much
the
in
mayor.
charge of 22,000 people and their daily thoughts. So
Trey, when you were dropping your videos, I don't know what series that was, maybe S4.
Yeah. Yeah. Had to be.
Those were, I didn't know you at the time other than just I'd seen your funny videos, but I was like, this guy gets it. It's about the fun. And so I know I speak for a lot of collectors that those videos were pretty I don't know, I don't want to like overstate it, but like they were important. They got a lot of people more. I mean, it got me feeling more like, okay, it's not just me. Like I am,
Right.
like this shit is
Right.
fun. And I appreciate your honesty. I get it. Like, I think, there's probably been too many rares dropped this series, but at the same time, like the latest Jaylen Brown rare of him completely annihilating, who was it he dunked on? Like, I was pumped to be able to add that to my collection for like $13 because I love that moment. Yeah. So there's a give and take, but
yeah,
I think the set thing is big for me. Like that really resonated. I love collecting sets as well, and I have been collecting. I'm 100% on MGLE so far.
Nice.
And it started because I got the LeBron because I want that moment in my collection because he's my GOAT. Yeah. And him dapping up his son on the court, like that's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't care what anyone thinks about LeBron or Bronny. Like that's amazing. So I got that. That thing was expensive. And so then I landed into another few and I was like, shit, I might as well send it.
Yeah.
Send it.
I think that they've been a little bit slow to communicate
I didn't mean to
plans for rewarding sets. However, and I'm complete on denied too because I love that stuff. And I don't know if anyone remembers when we had Brandon on and he asked what's a set that you guys would want to see brought back. I said denied.
Yep.
And here it is, denied's back. So I'm like, well, I gotta complete it.
Yeah,
obviously.
So I'm kind of banking on I don't know what's the word, faith. I don't know. That I think things are going to pick up and turn around in the next month or two. I
hope so. And look, I'm not saying to anybody this. I'm just talking about my experience. I think keep going. I'm not going to tell anybody about the future. I don't know the future. I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm just saying for me, I've got I'm doing this for fun, and it's lost its fun, except for hanging out with you guys. Like that's fun.
Yeah.
So, are you not going to be auto-filling your fast break lineup anymore? Is that done?
That
Hitting
was part of
too much.
Yeah, that was part of the joke. Like this is I'm hitting autofill. Like I'm not. And look again, that's great. I know people love that stuff and the digging in and getting their lineup together. I think that's just not for me, right? I mean, it's just not something I want to spend time doing. I don't play fantasy, but that's not a judgment on whether that stuff's good or bad. But it's just not something that I even. I mean, that was like that was part of the joke. I'll hit autofill. That's how interested I am in this game.
I got it, and I've gone on record, and I've talked to people at TopShot saying my biggest concern with fast break is that I don't want my moments or other moments to just be viewed as tools for this fantasy game.
Yeah.
Like, and I mean, the community will decide ultimately how that shakes out. But my hope is TopShot continues to prioritize collecting, the collecting experience. And, it's up to them to figure out the best ways to do that. But I see what you mean, like with the autofill thing, like.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and if you look at it too, right? And just one thing you said earlier, like Coultin, you're a set guy. Me too. I have like 40 sets that are locked, right? We used to get something for that, for one moment, one free pack, one quick rip that you had a chance at something. But to Treat's point, like, what do I do with these 40 sets that I had locked for 4 reasons, but now I don't have those reasons? So now it makes me wonder, right? And like fast break, if you remember pre-fast break, a lot of us were having the same conversation. Where are we at? What's TopShot going to do? What's the next thing? What are we going to collect? Like, why? And then fast break came out, and it's boom, the new shiny toy, and it's fun. And I still do it if I remember to set my lineup, and I get emails and texts and Morse code and carrier pigeons and now, so I don't. And I still don't set it sometimes, but it's also cool that I can use my collection to earn free moments and to play games as well, which is cool. But I think it's kind of, we're all at the point where we're like, hey, all right, what's the next thing, TopShot? Like, how are we really going to like make this to the next level? Yeah. And by the way, no one's saying it, but we all know the number one thing that's going to take TopShot to the next level is more people, more collectors, it being out to the mass media, it being on every single NBA team. When you go to a game, TopShot is on that board. They spent money, and every person that goes to the game can scan it, and we'll see what TopShot is. I think even if the collectors own TopShot, every collector in unison would say, let's spend all our money and market this everywhere, every country, every state, every union, every whatever you want to call it. Because at the end of the day, that's what TopShot needs, in my humble opinion, because it is great. There are great moments. Like, we can all name 1 or 2 moments that are our favorite in our whole entire collection.
Yeah.
But we need more people to know what a moment is. We need more people to be buying $5, $10, $15 rares. You know, so,
and to TopShot's credit, not to glaze TopShot all night, but like, you're right, marketing is key. And I think that, I don't know this, but my guess is that the inception of Fast Break was, well, we need something else to market.
Yeah, sure.
And it's worked. Like, I've gotten people onboarded to TopShot just through Fast Break. Like, and it's good and bad. Like I said, like, these people, I know a few people that don't care about the moments. They just buy the cheapest one to plug into their lineup.
Right.
But that's okay.
Hey, they're buying moments.
Yeah, right. That's okay. Like, if they continue to do that, I can still be over here with my LeBron MGLE thinking how cool it is. And we can have both. Yeah. And pivoting a little bit, Treat, I think to your, talking about the fun piece, a few months ago, maybe 2 months, I messaged Blockchain Steve because I developed a good relationship with him through the captain's program. He's super awesome, super receptive guy. He's the man. I said, hey, is TopShot going to have a presence at the Cup in Vegas? And I was like, it seems like a obvious place where we should have, collectors representing TopShot shirts and spreading the good word. And he's like, honestly, hadn't really come up. You want to go? And I was like, yeah, I want to go to Vegas and talk about TopShot. So, so tomorrow or Tuesday, the day this drops, I'm going to be flying down to Vegas for the Bucks Thunder game. Go Bucks.
Nice. Go Thunder.
And I know that TopShot is sending, I can't remember the amount, somewhere around 7 or 8 collectors. They just picked at random, like they wanted to take 2 new collectors, a couple people that have locked a lot of Cup moments, and some Fast Break winners. So we're gonna have a little crew cruising around Vegas tomorrow afternoon.
Nice.
That's
That's
awesome.
great.
Spreading the good word. I'm gonna try to record myself talking about TopShot with at least 35 strangers.
Ooh, nice.
That's
I love
awesome.
it.
That's what we like to
I
hear.
don't remember what my line was that I set, but I'm gonna get the over, and we're all gonna win some sort of prize.
I got 5 on it.
There you go.
That's
Real quick, do you see how all of us are smiling right now?
That's good
And
stuff.
all we heard was that you're going somewhere, Top Shot's involved, you're getting together with collectors, and you're repping TopShot.
Yes.
That's good stuff.
I love it.
And that's the thing that I miss the most about the last couple seasons is the IRL. Like that's the biggest thing that kept everyone and is keeping and is so much fun and part of the community. Like my wife still brings up every single time I wash, move, fold my abominable snowman onesie. You remember when we went and met she likes it because I'm the king. She's like, King Treaticus, and I get pissed off. I'm like, he's not king, he's Mayor Treaticus. I'm king. Remember when you wore that stupid onesie and you went and you like hugged him and picked him up off the ground and then y'all were like best friends for life? And I was like, yeah, duh. She's like, okay, that's it. Like, she's collected a few moments, but like she's never gonna forget that interaction and that encounter and the time we spent together, right? So I love hearing that, and I just think we all want to see some more of that and be involved in some more stuff for the community. Like even if it's not me, I get excited that people in the community are going. Treats courtside at a Memphis game, you know. Bananas watching the dick run up and down the field. I mean, you know, Coultin talking smack to my favorite player and then going to Vegas and talking to random people. I hope they're clothed. I'm so excited to watch these videos already of you talking to people that don't know what TopShot is.
Yeah.
And I really hope you do a VIP, subscribe, click, write your favorite part of this episode, and maybe you get a VIP clip of like the bloopers of Coultin's interviews with these people.
That's a great idea.
There's going to be some crazy SHI beep 3-ball stuff said. So yeah, that's just awesome. I love hearing it. I'm glad you shared that, dude.
That is so huge.
And maybe you guys want to fly to Utah because on January 4th, I messaged Steve. I was like, hey, I miss IRLs. Can you help me put one, can you help donate some dappers so I can give out some moments as prizes? And I don't know if you guys noticed, but the Jazz suck. Okay.
That's the singing group, right? The choir?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we usually do watch parties every season. We'll do a few where we get together at this local like bar restaurant that has a giant screen. And a few times ago, I created these bingo boards where the spaces are like Colin Sexton airball or Jordan Clarkson contested fadeaway 3. So when these things happen in the game, you fill in your square.
Nice.
It's mad fun, but so we're doing that on January 4th, and TopShot sent me a little bit of dapper for some prizes. So there's going to be an IRL in Salt Lake.
Nice.
So I think you're going to see the stuff coming back. I think it's just a little bit different. I don't know if it's my place to go into like how that's going to play out or whatnot, but I'm still all in.
That's great news. That's great. I'd love to hear that.
I love to hear that. And man, I'm tempted with a good time. I've never been to Utah.
Pull up.
Or
pull up.
You know what? One of my goals is every arena I'm going to hit. I'm at like 2 right now, but I'm going to make this happen. My one friend is not in TopShot, but she'll rip packs on my account. And I haven't got her convinced to make her own yet. But she's like my sidekick to every game. Like all she knows of TopShot is that they send me to games and she gets to be my +1.
I bet she really likes TopShot.
Yeah.
She's like, TopShot's cool. I just won't do it because I'm lazy kind of concept, which is what I find the biggest problem with onboarding people.
Yeah.
It's like too much effort to make an account.
Yeah.
And that's what like kills me. And I had a whole tweet about it on the weekend because like people are so lazy. They won't make an account for a damn point system anywhere you go. So like, how do we
Yeah.
expect to onboard people? I think
Yeah.
that's
Right.
one of the issues.
Right.
Yeah. Well, pull up. Come to Utah. Brett's coming. We're gonna go snowboarding.
It's hard for me to say no. I literally just bought tickets. I'm taking my wife to Disney on January 4th.
Nice.
Literally, we're going for 4 days. Then I fly to Colorado for a conference. I am going to try 1 day of snowboarding. Then I fly home and I work every day the rest of my life, apparently, because that's what adults do when you get married and you want to have babies and you want money.
Yeah. You got to put in the work.
Yeah.
But if anyone wants to go to Vail and snowboard the third week in March, hit me up.
Okay. I've
Vail
never
in
been
March.
snowboarding. Never been
I haven't
snowboarding.
either.
If you want a country, just the fact that I get to watch the first time ever, I'll pay for the whole trip.
I would so hurt myself.
See you on a snowboard going down a mountain, screaming obscenities I've never even heard before might be the best thing ever. And I'll
Imagine
remind
how
I'm
long
going
you
to
might
snowman
get.
again.
I don't want to be in pain.
No, you won't be in pain. It's snow. Snow can't hurt you.
You
It's
will be in
soft. It's
so much
cuddly.
pain, Treat.
Yeah.
Hey, exactly.
Treat,
Exactly.
you can write us a song after. King took me snowboarding.
Yeah. Yeah.
1-800.
It all was downhill.
I
Why are
don't
you
have a
going to
low center
Colorado
of
and not
gravity.
Utah, Brett?
It's
Like
okay.
you.
I've seen your butt. It's perfectly centered.
Brett, why are you
Got a
going?
crack right down the middle, dude.
Why are you going to Vail and not Snowbird?
So we're gonna probably do it. We're gonna be there for 8 days. I do a big trip every year with 3 really good friends. We pick somewhere different in the world every year. So we went like 5 or 6 years ago, and it's just some runs and mountains that one of our buddies really wants to do. We did Jackson Hole last year, and that's a more advanced mountain. So
Yeah, that's good.
we're looking for a little bit more easy run, easy on our bodies, Treaticus.
There you go. Good call.
Yeah. So
Well, I think you should have chose Utah.
thanks, man. Yeah.
It's better.
I do like Utah a lot. Canada is actually one of my favorite places to go board in the world so far, though.
Really?
Wow.
Whereabouts?
You know that Utah has the greatest snow on earth.
Up
It
by
even
Jake
says it
the
on our
Snake. I
license
bet
plate.
there's snowboarding up by Jake.
Jake was in like 4.5 feet of snow the other day. I was like, what are you doing?
Wow.
Why are you
It's like
standing in that?
building a snow castle.
Yeah. I sent a picture of my grass over here. I was like, I'm living the good life. I ain't shoveling. I'm chilling. That's a perk of being 2 hours the other way. I don't deal with that.
I think Jake and Torque send each other pictures of grass.
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh.
In Dallas, we only have concrete.
I think they, you know, what grass, what's the flavor of the month grass?
Yeah.
Grass.
If you keep burning the grass, it keeps regrowing.
Doesn't Gary Payton have some doesn't Gary Payton have some sort of special grass? Speaking of TopShot.
Yeah, Gary, is that part of the hangout? You get Gary Payton's special grass?
Maybe.
That's only for TopShot Kingdom, I think, by the way. That's the way it works there. You go to a game, they give you a patch of grass, and you do what you want with it.
Now we're talking some marketing ideas.
He's like, I'm back in.
Whatever, the mayor.
Oh, that's funny.
So,
Coultin, you said something. There's such good people that work for TopShot. I mean, that's like I really like them. I mean, they really are. And I'm not. So that's one of the things I want to make clear. I don't have any. It's not like a personal. These people aren't doing it. Man, they're doing the best they can with what they got, right? And all the interactions with them is they're working hard, and they do want this thing to succeed.
Mm-hmm.
Which, you know, the circumstances surrounding it and where it goes from here. A good friend that's a big time collector. I mean, he kind of shared with me some kind of where he sees it going, and that was some of what I started to kind of think about too. And he sees things getting lean in a direction that's going to be real positive in the future. and this is not a great illustration, but it's kind of in the, this illustration is adjacent to what I think is happening. It's like you're rooting for a team that's tanking.
Go Jazz.
Okay.
Go Cowboys.
Now you've got to have some optimism that this strategy is going to work to hang in there. And so that's why I'm not like selling everything. Like I'm holding on to everything I've got. I don't have anything on the market. All the stuff that's locked, I'm keeping forever.
I can confirm. I looked at your account last night.
So,
I did.
but I'd like to see this next iteration that I think's coming. Right? Once the thing gets lean enough that it goes a different direction, then I think maybe that second iteration has a shot. And to be honest, not that I know a whole lot about startups, it does seem like it's that second iteration in these startup things that ends up being the one that gets the right tweak, and then it goes to the moon. Just my opinion, which is
it's
worth
worth it's worth a bird in the hand and poop in the bush. Whatever the saying is. No, but
Max said I'm out on that.
He's like, oh, I'm glad, because the funniest part is I was literally like, to me, it sounds like when I first started dating my wife, and I was like, all right, you're hot. I like it.
Yeah.
What's your mom look like? What's your grandma look like?
Ah.
Oh, all right. All right. Yeah. I can see this. So in 50 years, you're still going to be good looking.
But
all right, let's start talking.
That's right. You want to know there's a future, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to keep taking you to dinner. I want to know there's a future.
Right. Don't worry.
I made it back.
About women's rights or anything.
Speaking of dating.
I bet you did.
Speaking of dating.
But who are you dating these days?
Me? Are you calling me out right now?
Make sure. Hey, all you missed is that. Make sure to get a good look at his or her parents, mom or dad, so that you know how they're gonna look.
Yeah.
Future.
Don't settle in until you get a good look at his or her grandparents and
lineage.
Yeah, because that's who you're going to end up being with.
Look
down
at the
road.
family tree.
I was focused at the TopShot lineage. I was looking at the count. I was like, is this deep enough? Do we have enough legendaries to pass on children? I really think about these things.
I like that. I like that.
That's very interesting. I hadn't thought about that.
Enough?
Yeah, I'm just saying, if this thing moons, I want to make sure I'm set up for life.
So when you say moon, like pull your pants down and show your butt? Is that what mooning is? Or
yeah, but I do that off camera,
Shooting to the moon. Okay. That's how I know Leviticus is perfectly cracked and perfectly centered.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Even,
Even Steven.
So, Treat, what I'm hearing is that you're ready to strike when the fun is back.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
That's what I'm talking about.
So we just need to make this like a slogan, like make TopShot fun again.
In my head, I was thinking it. I knew you were setting it up for that, and you freaking nailed it.
That's what I do.
I wake up in the morning and I nail things. What can I say?
So I'm gonna get a hat made for Treat that says "Make TopShot fun again."
Yeah.
Hey, if I Venmo you, can you just make 2 and then I'll take one? Because
make TopShot fun again.
And I have your address. I'll mail it to you.
And I'll act like I don't exist and don't acknowledge that I want one too. But that's
you won't come to Utah.
Banana Mac will get one because she's famous too.
He's got my address on file.
I bet he does. The only one he doesn't care about's me, but it's okay. He's intimidated by my beard. I get it.
Send me your address.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't want your pity hat. I do. I want it. I want the pity hat.
So what do we need to do to make TopShot
and
fun
every
again?
one of us will be happy.
What do we need to do to make TopShot fun again? IRLs, right?
IRLs.
Yep.
I think you got to give us the hoops excitement, right? I mean, we do this because we love the NBA. So you got to get us back to, and I'm not, again, I this isn't a criticism, but man, it felt like Austin Kent, man. I don't know. That dude was just digging into the hoops, right? And that was a big loss. And Pack Rip, right?
Yeah.
It was engaged. I don't know. There just seemed to be in circumstances, right? There's all this other side of it, the business side. I don't understand, but it does feel like the collecting side and the hoops side is just taking a real step back. And maybe it comes back, or maybe see that's where I go into this thing about it getting lean.
Yeah.
Right. That they're getting lean to go a different direction, and maybe that is what needs to happen, and it turns out to be the perfect decision for the franchise. I just don't, I want to see what happens.
We get it, Papa Bear. You're gonna hibernate for a winter, see what's up,
Yeah.
come out,
See
stretch,
what's up.
some food.
Well, here's what I can promise. I can promise that me and Nicole and maybe Brett.
Left out again.
Did you hear me say maybe Brett?
I did.
Brett.
Yeah, you're strong,
You didn't even use my pronoun, which is king. That's how I identify.
Hey, listen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
From this moment till our mission is complete,
Yeah,
we will do everything in our powers to make Top Shot fun again.
let's do it.
What?
Okay.
Oh,
I believe in this
got
team.
this.
I believe.
I do too, because I believe that the what's the word? Like the pieces are all there.
Yeah.
We just gotta get them in place. And I love chess.
Mm.
And
My man.
I don't understand the meme coin stuff. I've been trying my hardest with beta. It's not for me. I don't understand it. I have all these wallets and the codes and OXABB. I don't think that's fun. I'm glad that a lot of people do, and I know a lot of really awesome people that are into that. I just like basketball. I like collecting basketball cards. I like collecting baseball cards, and I like collecting moments of plays that I see and I remember, like, holy shit, that was dope. Top Shot for me, it can paint like a picture of the NBA season that just finished, and that's what I love. You know, my Grell moment, the Jaylen Brown dunk finals last year, like, I will own that moment. I will not stop until that moment is locked in my collection, because I was at that game. I remember it so well.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, like, all these Jazz moments of like that I remember, like where I was at when I watched, like, that's so much more fun to collect than cardboard. In my opinion, like, I have a big cardboard collection. The more time I spend on Top Shot, the less interested in my cards I am, because they just sit in my closet. I don't interact with them. I do get them out sometime and, like, you know, like,
my precious.
Yeah, caress them, look at them. Sometimes I'll fancy like a necklace and wear them as a joke. But they don't itch the same itch that moments do. So, and you get that. I know you do.
Yeah. And you know, that's another thing you keep hearing over and over and over. We need ways to display this stuff. Like, I've got this collection I really like. You know, I've got a infinite object that
it's no longer infinite.
Yeah, it just broke. It's like
just an object.
One of the coolest things. One of the coolest things about the collecting experience was this Cool Cats thing. I got this, and anyway, but it's kind of, that's kind of like a journey.
One, so I'll buy your broke one just so I can say I have an infinite object, I guess.
What about
how do we display? How do we display this stuff? How do we show it off?
Yeah.
Well, Crypto Card Slab just dropped recently, right?
Let's get Crypto
The
Card
Crypto Card Slab, yeah.
Let's go in on a
I don't understand the word that you're saying. Is that a real thing? I've been working a lot and a little detached lately.
There's a cheaper alternative.
Oh, this is like a real thing.
Oh,
Nicole,
and it's like around the same size. Yeah, I should pull it out.
Let's
get
them on the show. Let's get them on the show. Get them on the show.
Yeah,
Mac.
What is it? Tell us.
We're in the DMs.
Ooh, I bet you.
So it is a way to display your moment. Have a great dick done, and it looks like an actual trading card that's like graded. It's around the same size. It has an inscription. Hold up, guys. I'm gonna get it for you.
Okay.
All I heard was
it looks like, you know, when you get a card graded and it shows like PSA 10 at the top.
Yeah.
It's in a slab. It's modeled after that, which is what
we
should have been doing all along.
That's what every card collector wants.
How much these things run?
Physical.
$50.
They're only like $50.
You see it?
Nice. Yeah.
I see your computer screen. Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, I see it.
And then at the top, you can't really read it, but at the top it says what moment it is, the serial number, if there's badges.
Nice.
That is cool.
Yes, this is a great dick rookie revelation. It's got like an hour battery on it. Can run, and then you can plug it in so you can keep it running all day if you need to.
Nicole's on that Canadian
you guys
Wi-Fi.
get the gist.
I don't think your voice is crossing the border.
What Treat is your Grail? Is your favorite moment in your collection your Al Horford Lego?
No, my favorite moment is a Jaylen Brown Lego. Just like you, I was at the game. His dunk on what was that guy? Plays for the Magic or did play for the Magic? Mo Bamba.
Oh yeah, I know the one.
So I mean, it's my favorite because I was there, and it's a Jaylen Brown Lego. And then right up the, then my three, the Bird.
Yeah, I knew Bird was coming.
Bird TSD, the Parrish TSD, and McHale TSD. Those are the three. But like I said, I still love my collection, man. I'm not
right.
Everything's locked and staying locked that I want to keep.
Yeah.
I'm just not buying any moments or any packs or anything until I see where I think this thing's headed happens, right? Because they've been making moves that seem like I said, they're getting lean to go a different direction. I'd like to see where that is before. Again, nothing personal. Just my experience.
You should consider chasing the throwdowns or the denied set, though. They're cheap.
Are they?
Yeah. Like $7 for a throwdowns.
Wow.
And then at the end of the year, you're going to get your Masters Challenge reward, which will probably be awesome.
I like rewards.
Last year, it was the Anthony Edwards dunk on John Collins.
That was a freaky dunk.
Yeah. So sick. That's one of my favorite moments.
That's a good one.
So I think you should chase after one of these cheap sets, because I think by February or March, you're gonna be back in excited, and you're gonna be like, damn, I should have chased those.
Well, I think the other thought I've had is waiting a year, collecting a year behind. If things keep going to zero.
Yeah.
That's the moments on my wish list right now are probably going to be a year from now, $10.
Or they could be 10,000.
They probably won't ever be 10,000. But
don't you yell at me with your cute dog in the background.
I don't think they're going to be $10.
I'm just, again, that's just a thought. That's why I'm just like, time out.
But again, that's the collecting. That's part of the collecting, right?
Yeah.
There's a million different strategies. None of us are right until we're right. and all of us are wrong until we're not wrong. So
and that's one of the things I love about what you do, Mac, is you've got so many different, especially with all the stuff you do on Floaty. You're just using your collection in all these different ways. It's so cool, but it's beyond me, right? It's not something I'll ever be able to.
It's not
something
beyond you, Treat.
Well, it's just not.
It's a lot easier than you think.
You say that, but then I just, it's just a lot. It feels like a lot.
For him, it's like starting a new account. He's not going to go in and set it all up and do all the stuff and type XOABDCABD to do it. He just knows he's not. I want to, and I still haven't done it. And
but you've got you see everything like the Matrix. Like you're seeing all this. This is what I should. Oh, this is what I loan that for, and I loan. And you're seeing the fast break thing happening. Like, oh, they're going to need this for that. Like you're just playing it on a whole different level, which is awesome.
I like when money's involved. So for me, does it suck? My moment went down in value. Sure, but I just made $20 in profit off of a loan. So for me, it's like an even out system. Because I do all my loaning, and like that is a huge utility that is still so new that people haven't really gotten into it. But I'm telling you, once you do Treat and you get your first loan repaid, it's pretty life changing. You're like, damn, I made money and I did nothing.
But listen, I'm with Treat. Okay, I've got lots of people, lots of friends at Beta that have spent a lot of time with me trying to teach me how to move from my EVM wallet to my regular wallet. And last night I realized I'm not this is just a chore. I don't think this is enjoyable.
Right.
I don't care about my Flow EVM wallet. It's just, I'm sorry. It's just not fun to me. Learning it, I'm starting to learn it. But then I asked myself last night, why am I doing this? Why do I have this notepad with instructions that I took from eDog? This is a chore. This is a pain in the ass to me.
It's work.
Yeah,
this is a hobby.
I just want to look at these. I just want to look at moments. And
time out, Ben. And I know you're so excited. We love you. It's just the process we don't. But if you want to do it for the three of us and set it up and handle it all, we will all agree to pay you a percentage of all of our loans that are coming in.
That's a great idea.
Making extra money on top of the money you're already making on top of the money you're already making. Now you're going to be rich.
She's now you're like a banker now.
Yes.
I'm a loan shark, but I don't break legs.
Oh my gosh, you
so
are.
Is that possible? Is that possible? Brett may be kidding, but
I'm not kidding. I don't kid. I'm not funny.
I think it's possible because you just got an account link. That's the only step you guys have to email Floaty and get done, which is pretty easy now. They've really streamlined it since I've started. It's gotten a lot easier, guys.
They're super, super friendly dudes.
Oh, Floaty, you guys know how I feel.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, we've had them on before too. They're absolutely.
And
do I need to unlock them all and then you can just run with it?
If you're just gonna fund loans, you don't even need to unlock your moments. All you need is to put the USDC in your Flow reference wallet, and then from there you just loan out, and it goes in and out automatically.
I just let you manage it, and you get a little percentage.
Yeah, I'm like,
hell yeah,
done.
There you go. It's pretty
cool. Wow. Blow up after this is over in the next 13 seconds. Our group messages on our cell phones, even in Canada, are going to explode.
Yeah, hopefully my Canadian Wi-Fi doesn't keep acting up.
Dude, you're gonna make so much money off the three of us. You can buy Wi-Fi, whatever that is. Up there.
You can buy
a Starlink and pay monthly.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. I'm just gonna take the money I was putting into TopShot every month. Boom. Give it to you to fund loans.
Done.
It's a heck of a lot of fun. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Get in line, people.
So
you can't reach out and get her to do it before she's helping Triticus, Coultin, and myself.
So we gotta make TopShot fun again. We gotta bring back IRLs.
2.
We gotta get all these loans funded.
3
for Treat.
Yeah.
Which will then help him pay for these sets that he slept on. And
I hope that's so true. I hope look, no one would be more excited than me.
oh, I know
that you exactly what you're saying happens. Like that if I kick myself for not collecting this series.
I might go and just buy a second version set of them just so when it gets crazy and you're like, I should have done it, I can be like, Treat, happy birthday, man. I love you.
That'd be sweet. No one wants to see this succeed more than me. Well, maybe that's not me. There's probably other people that want to, people who work for TopShot.
Yeah.
But on the collector side, no one wants to see this succeed more than me. I love it.
Well,
I'm just not collecting it right now.
Lock into my X account. I know you're already on there with me, but
I'm gonna number one OnlyFans subscriber.
I'm gonna, yeah, he's on. Yeah, he's my. I have like 4 OnlyFans subscribers. I'm just kidding. I don't have an OnlyFans. But,
that's why you shaved the beard, folks.
I will be posting a lot of content on my X from Vegas.
Nice.
That will be safe for work. And
nice.
I'm looking forward to the game, Bucks Thunder. I have a personal resentment towards the Thunder just because I loved the Sonics.
Wow.
I don't think that the Bucks can beat the Thunder, but
you're a realist, huh? Nice.
I am gonna be rooting for my man Dame Lillard, Weber State University alumni. Stand up.
Let's go.
Nice.
And Giannis, he's all right, but
he's okay.
I'm just here for Dame.
Well, I'm gonna be rooting for the Thunder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
fun to watch.
But yeah, I mean, Bucks Eastern Conference. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Preseason, I thought the Mavs were winning it all this year, or at least making the finals. I don't know if they would beat Boston again, but I'm thinking we're gonna have Boston Thunder finals.
Ooh, I'd like to see that.
I love how you fire shots right as I'm about to wrap up this call, and you know that I can't rebuttal because it would take an hour, and I have to go to the bathroom and potty.
All right. I could talk all day, but
great show, guys.
Girls, family out there, freaking episode 79, the raw, unfiltered, Banana Mac, Coultin, myself, KingBrett. We appreciate you. Keep watching. Have a great day.
Love you guys.
Peace out, everyone.
Tune in every Tuesday for a new episode of the Collectin and Connectin pod. And if you want to rock some merch, check out our store at Shop Collectin and Connectin in the bio on this video. Thank you all for watching. See you next Tuesday.